Hello friends, in this video I will be talking about open work permit which is issued to the spouses of international students. When an adult person immigrates to Canada, it is generally required they should have permission to work over there. But in this program, it is not required by the applicant to have valid job offer from a Canadian employer, because this program falls under International Mobility Program C42, which is exempted from LMIA requirement. Now let's first understand what is LMIA and what it stands for. LMIA, known as Labour Market Impact and Assessment, under which Service Canada and Social Development Canada, which are the departments of the Canadian immigration system, assess job offer of an applicant for its effect on Canadian labor market. So if your job letter has any unfavorable consequences for the labor market of Canada, then your job letter might be declared invalid and your work permit will not be issued. Not the case for spouse open work permit category, because this program is completely exempted from LMIA requirement. So now we should talk about what is open work permit category. In this category, the applicant can work under any employer or work under his own business. There might be some restrictions on the job offer or the work permit, but those restrictions are not usually found. If these restrictions are applicable, then these restrictions are mostly regarding region of work and type of work you can do when you actually land in Canada. After getting your open work permit, you are eligible for working under any Canadian employer, and after that you are also eligible for the immigration test, which is similar to the Canadian experience class. That means if you complete an year of working in under Canadian employee, you can also file your application for permanent residency under Canadian experience class. If a job needs to have LMIA assessment, in that case immigration officers evaluate or compares the guidelines of job offers with the guidelines of International Refugee Protection regulations. So this program is usually very lengthy, costly and prone to rejection, because most of the time people do not fill the LMIA requirement. But people who are applying under the spouse open work category, they need not to bother about this LMIA assessment. Now let's talk about how you should submit your application. The very first requirement, that you should submit full application that should mention your profile, your partner's profile in the application. And second requirement is that you would be leaving Canadian land for your work permit expires. Third requirement is regarding documents, in which you would have to submit your educational equivalency. Your upfront medical is also required in some of the cases, and it is also advised that you should submit your upfront medical examination from your end, even if it is not asked. Most important document in all these documents is to prove your relationship with the international student. And for that there are few guidelines, but unfortunately there are still not perfect guidelines for proving your relationship. But you can, from your home country, you can avail your marriage registration certificate, which is a mandatory document in most of the cases. On this channel we are continuously updating information regarding Canadian immigration system. If you want to keep yourself informed and updated about this system, please keep supporting and follow this channel. Thank you for watching this video.